I'm 59 years old and I'm going to start a channel. And today I'm going to share with you a condensed version of what I've learned through the many, many videos that I've watched on the how to's, how to start a channel, how to make a post, all the things. I'm going to condense it down and maybe it'll help you. I've watched a lot of videos that have 5 steps, 10 steps, more, or no steps that just gave advice. A lot of good advice, a lot of good information out there. But the best thing that I heard was that I need to be myself. I'm glad, but it's also stressful. So I'm going to just be myself. It said that I need to pick and stay within my niche. Do you know the first time I said the word niche was about 5 weeks ago? It's now a part of my vocabulary. I never used it before. So I'm going to stay in my niche. It also said the advice was, it's better if you were teaching a how to video. Um, a lot of people are looking at how to. So I'm going to work on that. Staying in my niche, I'm going to figure out how I can give advice and do the how to's. It said that when you go and you've got a video and you're ready to post it, to make sure you click public, not private. And then when you click public, schedule it for the next 24 to 48 hours. And so I'm going to do that. It said that when you go and you make a description of the video, to also add 5 or 6 hashtags. When you are doing this description of the video, make sure your description matches exactly what the video is. Don't add to or anything like that. Make sure the description is on point. The 5 or 6 hashtags, I'm working on that. This is my first time doing hashtags. I'm really truly 59. Also, before you make a post, you will also add tags, and these tags need to be exactly what the video is very descriptive of the video also. So you want to put as many tags as you want, as long as they, you know, describe the video. And then when you're doing the description up top, you also want to make sure it includes those tags. So there's that. So I'm working on that also. Um, it said that you you don't want to worry when you're making the videos. You don't want to worry so much about the equipment. You don't have you don't need to worry about expensive equipment. Don't spend a lot of money doing these things. But it's also important that you have a microphone because it will kind of eliminate all the background noise. I have a lot of background noise in my home. Um, I've learned that there's a lot of different uh, a lot of different YouTubers out there, and they're of all ages. And being my age has become the new normal for new YouTubers. I guess that's what I am. So you can be, older, a senior, and start your own channel. And it's working. It's a new thing. They said that it's new now that a lot of people are starting, and I'm glad because I am not very comfortable in front of a camera, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Um, the the information that I learned was that when you go to post your first video, you should just post 2 videos. Don't just post one. Post your first and second video. That was interesting. So I learned that too late, but it's okay. Um, Now to make money off of YouTube. you need to sell something. Selling something will help you make money, like trainings. You want to hold a class, those sort of things. I'm not going to be able to do that, but that's okay. It said that you could also get sponsors, products, that sort of thing. Okay, I need to look into that. You need 1,000 subscribers. That's what I heard on some videos, and on the newest videos, it's saying 500. So I've got to do a little bit more research, but it really doesn't matter because I'm not in control of how many subs I have. So I'll just keep doing what I'm doing and hopefully they'll come. Also, 4,000 watch hours is important. That's where you start the monetization. Okay? That's going to take a minute. You need to consistently post videos in your niche. Consistently. If you're doing it once a week, then do it once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever it is, be consistent. And so that also helps to begin the monetization. Then I've heard that just recently, in the last couple of days, that it doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. You don't need a certain number. Like I said, I don't know. I've got to find out. So I'm going to keep listening and keep learning. Your title of your video, when you go to post, I read 7 words. Let it be 7 words. Sometimes I have a hard time saying things within 7 words. I'll work on that. The title must grab attention. It must grab the attention, but also be exactly what your video is about. And the words that you use for your description and for your title needs to be within the first 30 seconds of your within the first few seconds of your video. But the first 30 seconds is when people decide if they're going to keep watching you or not. So to us that are normally not really positive that we can do such a thing, this may be a little challenging, but we're going to do it. Then I also read to make sure that you don't introduce yourself at the beginning of a video. Well, if you go back and look at my videos, that's the first thing I did every time I introduced myself. And apparently, people don't care who you are. So from here on out, I will say my name at the end of the videos and not at the beginning. And then it said you don't really have to do that either. So these are the advice. This is the advice that I've been getting off of the different videos. And these people are doing well. So I'm going to take it serious. Then I heard, and I believe it was just yesterday, that you don't start your video out with please subscribe, hit like, and comment. That most people know when they're watching a YouTube video that they can like it and subscribe if they want to. You don't really have to tell them. But I probably will mention it at the end of each video just because even I need reminders. And sometimes people need reminders, and I probably will. Um, and so it's just kind of interesting. I watch a lot of different videos on the same subject. Some contradict and some don't. Some apply to me and some don't. I have a story to tell. So, in my story that I'm telling, probably I will eventually be giving, steps on how to and that sort of thing. I've got to get there. I'm not there yet. Um, Even with all that I've learned, and even with some contradictions, I believe that I can do this. I believe that it doesn't matter about your age. It doesn't matter um, about your communication skills. I'm lacking in that. I'm behind the scenes person. I'm one that just does not normally get out in front of people and talk. But I believe I can do this. I believe that I have a story. I believe my family has a story. I believe that we have value and things that can be passed on to other people that will help through the different situations that we have went through and that we're going through. We are, like I said, I'm 59. My husband is in his 60s. He's about to turn 66 this year. And we're at a place in our life that normally other things are happening for other families and other couples, and ours is just different. And so I believe our differences could be valuable knowledge to other people. I want to encourage those that are my age, that are of my, I don't know what you say, I'm more of a, not a standout, more of a shy type, that this is very possible that you could do this. And I'm changing a little bit at a time. I'm telling my husband I need to do a video. I need to do a video. And he's okay because he's just not used to me wanting to be in front of a camera. Now at 59, and I'm looking into the possible future, this will be how I help my family financially. I'm a believer. I believe it will work. Speaking of work, I do work full time. I love my full time job. I I'm not even thinking about retirement right now. Um, I'm sure it will happen one day. Just I've not even thought about it. I also work with I'm the caregiver to my two adult children. Adult meaning one's 18 and one's 23, and they are pretty much our retirement plan right now. They we they're our life. So I work full time, and then I have them, and I'm starting a channel. So does it make sense? Not to the average person, but we are not real average. Um, so um, I'm working on how to start, even though I've started, I'm still learning, and how to maintain the channel. And so I thought it would be great if I would share what I've learned so far. And I may be on your channel next, learning to what you can share and just going from there. I'm also praying that while I'm maintaining or remaining to be myself, I'm not I'm not going to be anybody else. I'm not going to do any kind of cartoon characters or anything like that. Me being myself and sharing my story, I believe that it will help others. And that's my goal. Yes, I do want to help my family financially. Yes, I do want to get us to a place of retirement and comfort. Yes. But for right now, I'm just going to take it one step at a time. And so that's what I advise you. Take it one step at a time. A lot of the people that I have listened to through their YouTube videos, they have said that it took quite a while. It took months before they started getting monetization. It took years before they started getting monetization. Some started and in their niche, and first video, first few videos, first 5 videos, it it just clicked and they got subscribers and they got views and they took off and they're doing really well. Um, I'm happy for them. Um, I I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where I'm going to be with all of this, but I do know that consistency and being myself is one thing that my viewers can count on. And so I'm going to ask, please subscribe. Please like this video, share if you would like, and please comment below if I've shared something false on the things that I've heard, or if you have more ideas of what would help me start this channel, please share. That I love learning. And I don't love being corrected, but I can be corrected and I will learn from my mistakes. But any advice you have to share with me would be great. And and I wish you all well. Thank you for watching, and check out my other videos. I think you'd like our story. Have a great day.